Hello students, now today is the last day of calculation of commission, distribution of profit. After this lecture, you all are clear about the calculation. That is definitely sure. And you have to do 6 or 7 sums for this also. Now, again we are starting with the sum illustration number 3. Last time we have done illustration number 4. In this lecture, we are doing illustration number 3. Now, first of all, first step is what? Understand the question. Now, see here. The profit and loss ratio of Jayesh, Suresh and Pankaj is 6, 2 and 3. Sir, first of all, one thing is clear. There are 3 partners and their profit and loss ratio is given. P&L ratio is given. And whenever P&L ratio is given, then we don't need to assume equal proportion because here P&L ratio is given. Now, after reading this, we can understand and making the format also. First of all, firm's profit. Then after deducting commission. After deducting commission, we are getting the answer. So profit after deduction of commission, or we can say divisible profit. Both are equal. So firm's profit, commission, this format is fixed in this type of questions. So firm profit, commission, profit after deducting commission, divisible profit, both are same. And this profit we are distributing among the partners. And here, sir, 3 partners are given, Jayesh, Suresh and Pankaj. So write name of 3 partners, Jayesh, Suresh, Pankaj. And their P&L ratio also given. So write it 6 to 3. Jayesh ratio is 6. Suresh ratio is 2 and Pankaj ratio is 3. So 6, 2 and 3. Now read ahead. Up to this point we can write these things. Now a manager has received his commission. A manager has received his commission of rupees 6600. It means here we don't need to find commission. Commission is already given to all of you. So write down directly commission. So manager has received his commission of rupees 6600 rupees. So first of all, commission write down here 6600 rupees. Now this 6600 rupees, how it is calculated, that is also given to you. This 6600 rupees is at 10%. This is at 10%. So at 10% after deduction of such commission. After deduction of such commission. Now again, this word is given. After deduction of such commission, 10% of after deduction of such commission. Now what it means? Now what it means? 2 formulas are there. If divisible profit is given, then we can find commission. If firm's profit is given, then we can find commission. Now here, we don't need to find commission. We are already given amount of commission. So what is my question? Going ahead, from profit. Now, ascertain profit of partners. Now actually, we need to find profit of partners. Now how we can find profit of partners? Sir, if we have a divisible profit, then we are distributing that profit among the partners. And if we are distributing it among the partners, then we will get profit of partners. But for that, what is my first step? What we need? Divisible profit. Now sir, there is no formula to find divisible profit. There is no formula to find firm profit. But there is the formula to find commission. But commission is already given to you. So don't worry. Don't worry. You can use any two formula of commission. And that we are doing here. That calculation I am doing here. See and understand. Commission. Now why these two formulas we are using? Only and only after deduction of such commission 10% is given. And that's why we can use these two formulas. So commission is equal to, first of all we are using first formula. Commission is equal to firm profit into percentage rate divided by per 100 plus percentage rate. Now whatever amounts we have, replace it in the formula. So commission, what is the amount of commission? 6600. So write down 6600 is equal to firm profit. Sir, we don't know firm profit. So firm profit as it is into percentage rate. Sir, here profit percentage is 10%. So write down 10. Divide by 100 plus percentage. So 100 plus 10, 110. Now by solving this equation, we can find value of, simple. So change the side of 110 and 10. 6600 rupees as it is, multiplying with 110 divided by 10, we are getting the answer, firm's profit. Now solve this and getting firm's profit. Now you can solve it in calculator. In calculator, what you need to do? And second way, 0 cancel. Now multiply 6600 rupees. Multiply 6600 into 11. What is your answer? 72,600 rupees. So our answer is 72,600 rupees is my firm's profit. So in this way, I can directly find firm profit. And that firm profit, I can write here 72,600 rupees. So it is my firm profit. Now, sir, I don't want to use first formula. I want to use second formula. How? We can use C second formula also. I am clearing the board. Now what is my second formula? So second formula, commission is equal to divisible profit into percentage rate divided by 100 only. So first of all, replace the values. Commission. What is the amount of commission? So the commission is equal to 6600. So written. Divisible profit. So we don't know. We need to find divisible profit. So write down divisible profit as it is. Multiply with rate of interest, that is 10. Rate of commission is 10 and divisible by 100 only. So divide by 100. Now we need to find divisible profit. So change the side of 100, multiply with 100. And this is in multiplication. Change the side. Divisible by 10. 0, 0 cancel. Multiply both. 6600 into 10. Your answer 66,000 rupees. That is my divisible profit. So in this way, by using second formula, we can find divisible profit. So you can write here, so divisible profit is what? Now any one of two formula you can use. But by different formulas, you will get the different answers. In first formula, you get firm profit. Second formula, divisible profit. Now, from both you can use one, and then after, by placing that values in this format, you can find other value also. Suppose first we have find firm profit. So firm profit minus commission. Answer is 66,000 rupees. Here also we can get easily answer. But to explain you second formula, I have done this formula in this way. Solve this formula and getting the answer directly, divisible profit. That I want to show you, and that's why I had solved here. Otherwise, 72,600 minus 6,600, you will get 66,000, simplest one. Now this 66,000 we can distribute to the partners. Now, in last lecture also, we have studied. In this lecture also, make the total of these three. This calculation is for that 10% students who cannot solve, who cannot distribute even today by calculator. So please see here. We need to distribute 66,000. So first of all, write down 66,000 into 6. Divide by total of these three. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 3, 11. This is my PNL ratio. So divide by 11. Now solve this equation. Find the value of Jayesh. So 11, 6 done. 6,000. 6,000 into 6. 36,000 rupees is the profit of Jayesh. Same way we can solve here. 66,000 into 2. Divide by total of this 3. 11. Again 11 6 6,000 into 2. 12,000. 12,000 is the profit of Suresh. And last one, Pankaj. 66,000. Multiply with 3. Divisible by 11. 11 6 6,000 into 3. 6 3 18,000. So my question, as certain profit of partners. So profit of partners, Jayesh is 36,000, Suresh is 12,000 and Pankaj is 18,000. That you have to write bottom of the answer. Pankaj profit, Jayesh profit, Suresh profit, Pankaj profit is equal to this. That is your actual answer. Will get the 3 marks. So my first question is clear. But there is 2 methods. Now, after doing this sum, I am definitely sure all the last two lectures related to this 100% clear. Now, simple sum for distribution of profit. Now we are doing the simple sum, which is given here, illustration number 5. And on that basis, you can do more 3 sums also. So, I am clearing the board. And then, here we are doing illustration number 5. Now try to understand and solve it. See, Riya, Dilip and Kirtan are partners. So again here 3 partners are there. So whatever profit is there, it is distributed among these 3 partners. Now here, the share of Kirtan is, the share of Kirtan. So first of all, I am writing the name of partners so that we can understand easily. So Riya, second Dilip, and third Kirtan. First Riya, second Dilip, and third Kirtan. 3 partners are there. Now, here information given, the share of Kirtan. The share of Kirtan is 1/5 of Dilip. Most IMP thing is what? Share of Kirtan is 1/5 of Dilip. So, here information given about the Kirtan. But it is related to what? This profit is related to Dilip. If Dilip's portion is 1, then 1/5 is of Kirtan. So Kirtan's profit is 1/5 of Dilip. It means Kirtan's profit is 1/5 of Dilip. What is the profit of Dilip? Suppose profit of Dilip is 1, then 1 into 1/5 is the profit of Kirtan. So here 1 into 1/5 is 1/5. Suppose the profit of Dilip is 5, then 5 into 1/5 is the profit of Kirtan. 5 into 1/5, 5 cancel out. Then profit of Kirtan is 1. If profit of Dilip is 10, then 10 into 1/5, 5 to the 10, 2 is the answer of Kirtan. So you can assume any value for Dilip, but on that basis, because Kirtan's profit is based on what? Dilip. Kirtan's profit is based on Dilip, and that's why Kirtan profit, to find Kirtan profit, multiply Dilip's profit with 1/5, because 1/5 of Dilip. So Dilip profit 1 and 1/5 is Kirtan's profit. Dilip profit is 10, then 1/5 of 10 is 2. That is the portion of Kirtan. In this way we can find the ratio. So here 10, I can write here 10, and 1/5 of 10 is the 2. That is the profit of Kirtan. Now going ahead, and share of Riya. Now talking about the Riya. Riya is, share of Riya is double of Kirtan. Now Kirtan's profit, it is compared with, Riya's profit is compared with directly Kirtan's profit. If Kirtan's profit is 1/5, then Riya's profit is double of that. Riya, share of Riya is double of Kirtan. So Riya's profit is double of Kirtan. Kirtan's profit is 1/2, and multiply it by 2. Then Riya's profit is 2/5. 2 ones are 2, 5 as it is. Same way, suppose Kirtan's profit is 2, then multiply it with 2. Then Riya's profit is 4. In this way, we are making profit ratio portion. We can find profit proportion. So, what is the ratio of Riya, Dilip and Kirtan? 4, 10 and 2. If we are dividing this by 2, because common factor is 2, so divide it by 2, we can get 2, 5 and 1. So P&L ratio of Riya, Dilip and Kirtan is 2, 5 and 1. Now whatever profit is there, that is distributed among the partners in the ratio of 2, 5 and 1. Now see here. If profit of the firm is rupees 1,92,000, find the profit of each partner. Determine profit of each partner. So first of all we have calculated the ratio, then we are distributing. Now simple one is started like this. So here this 1,92,000 we are distributing in the ratio of 2, 5 and 1. Now again make total. 2 plus 5, 7, 7 plus 1, 8. Find the values. First of all, 1,92,000 is given, which we need to distribute among the partners. So write down 1,92,000 into 2, divide by total of this 8. Now solve this. In calculator, you can write 1,92,000 into 2 and divide by 8, and your answer will be 48,000. So your answer is 48,000 rupees. Then we find second one. 1,92,000 multiply with 5 divisible by 8, and after doing this calculation you will get 1,20,000 rupees. And for last partner Kirtan, calculate 1,92,000 multiply with 5 divide with 8, and after in calculation 1,92,000 into 5 divided by 8, you will get answer 24,000 rupees. So in this way we can solve this sum. Here directly P&L ratio is not given, indirectly information is given, and on that information basis first of all we need to find P&L ratio, then after distributing profit among the partners. Now today in this lecture we have cleared distribution of profit as well as commission calculation. Now all the sums of your textbook you can solve yourself, and in next lecture we are starting with different topic. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.